Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Boeing. Is Boeing stock a short here? Can you short Boeing here, and is it a good short setup? We're going to discuss all of that in this video. So this is Boeing's chart here. As you can see, obviously Boeing had a pretty bad year and, saw a significant downside during the pandemic for obvious reasons. And now the chart has a pretty interesting setup here, and I kind of want to talk about that. So you have this massive down move, which creates a sort of level of overhead supply, and people are looking to probably get out of the stock rather than buy more, I would assume. Similar to why General Electric continued to drop after its significant downside into the 16s and 15s, and it continued to fall. You're going to probably see a similar thing here. Longer term, you have this sort of 5 waves down move here from, its 350 range back a year ago. And what we've seen so far over the past few months is this sort of long-term ABC wave here, and then we had this descending triangle breakout that broke out to the upside back here. And you have a similar fractal setting up here, which is almost identical to the setup we had back here. Now, this probably won't play out, and the reason is because it's pretty much way too obvious, right? Obviously, repeating patterns in downtrends usually don't end up playing out because that would give you a risk reversal or a trend reversal. These setups really only exist to drag in buyers into this consolidation range, who then become sellers as soon as we, break this range and fall below this level right here, which are these set of lows right here at 170. So what I think you get at minimum, shorter term, is you probably should get a move to 156.50 before there's really any demand. That's its 138.2% extension of its really short term range here. But bigger picture, I think this could potentially be the first wave down in a series of another 5 waves down. I'm not saying we, see another 300-point drop or anything like that, but I am saying we could potentially see these lows again and possibly even break these lows. You have, like I said, you have tons of overhead supply. Most likely this breakdown that we're getting here will most likely see significant selling pressure if we continue to break down. There's a few potential demand zones. For instance, you could draw the Fibonacci line from here to here, and you would get the 50% retracement right at 164, basically where the price is at. It's possible that this is a fake breakdown and then we reverse higher, but again, the longer term trend sort of dictates that we do head significantly lower here, potentially back to these lows that we saw back here. If you fall below 164, you should watch the 146 level. There should be some demand there, and then if you fall below that, there's really no demand until these lows back here, and I'm sure there'll be heavy demand around that area if we do end up going there again. So if you're looking to long this stock, I would probably at minimum wait until 156.50. We should see that over the coming days, and then you could potentially try to buy there. We could see we could easily see 149, and we could easily see 146. So those are places you could look to buy if you want to buy this stock right here from a technical standpoint. If you're looking to short, you could short versus the pivots here at 170. So any back test of 170, since we've technically already broken down, is a place where you're going to want to look to enter a short position. So as close as you can get to 170, and then you put the stop above it on like an hourly close or a 4-hour close or something like that. I think that would be I think that would make a lot of sense. And yeah, so you can either short versus this level here, which is basically these set of pivots here, or you can try and long it at 156.50 to 149.88. But I do think there's a very good chance we see at least some short-term downside, but I think there's a good chance we see significant downside over the next coming months. because right now this is playing out something called a zigzag trend here, and usually those see continuation. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some insight on where Boeing's stock price might be headed. And yeah, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. Thank you.